I'm real happy for our team, really proud of their effort. And when we concentrate and focus and play with energy for 40 minutes and urgency, we're capable of being a pretty good basketball team, and I think you saw that today. Sheldon was unbelievable. That was as good a performance as we've had this year, and I thought our bench guys really gave us some quality minutes, especially in the first half. But overall, we needed their productivity and their presence today, and they gave it to us. And took great care of the ball, which was a necessity against Florida State's overplaying defense. And I thought that we really executed. We adjusted our offense a little bit for this game, and due to the nature of their defense, and I thought that paid dividends for us, and our guys really did a good job with it.
What was your also approach, Kevin, going into this game against playing against a team that more so than you all, just so tall and in the most unusual position?
Well, they're tall, kind of like you're supposed to be tall. We're tall just kind of because, and they've got speed and quickness out front, and they've got humongous size inside, and that's more how you design a team, I think, generally. But sometimes what you have to do is you have to take what your strengths are and try to find it and apply it to their weaknesses. And I think what happened was Sheldon got off to a great start. They didn't want to put Ojo on Mike, which I completely understand. But whoever he's guarding, he's going to have a hard time keeping up with those two guys because they're just more mobile, and it's not. It would be like Rowe going out and guarding Isaac. It's just not. That's just not going to be a good look for very long, and so that's why I think they ended up kind of going away from him and going to their more mobile guys. But by that time, Sheldon was already in his rhythm, and it never stopped. And so we knew, based on whoever he guarded, that we would have some access and some opportunity with that guy, with the way we were going to attack. And I didn't imagine that Sheldon would take that kind of advantage of it, but he was truly unbelievable.
Did you see a difference, in the way he was playing tonight to kind of keep that performance? Was he more aggressive?
He had opportunities, and he took them early, and most of the opportunities looks like he took. He capitalized on, but he just, good things happen for him early, and then that gives anybody confidence. And then I think he just rode that confidence, and our guys kept finding him. He kept being active and aggressive, and that was fun. I'm proud of them. That was they really. That's not an easy team to play at all.
Once they cut the deficit to 2 points, you guys started really getting some stops. Your defense late. What really made it?
It was our best second half defense, maybe all season, and I told the team that after the game, and we just, it just was we dug in and we play. Again, I've been saying this. We just played with urgency. We didn't want to let this one slip away. We let one slip away earlier in the week, and everybody was devastated by it. I honestly wouldn't have been surprised if we had gotten hammered today, because our energy level has been way low the last couple of days because of what happened Tuesday night. Yeah. So, you need a shot in the arm sometimes, and this was a shot in the arm, and just real pleased for them. We're just really happy for them because, as I said, that's a hard team to play against, and you look down and, our starting guards only turned the ball over 2 times in the game. Mike has 6 assists, 2 turnovers. You only have 8 turnovers against that pressure the entire night, and you shoot over 50%. So that's the reason why you take care of it. You get good shots.
From what you saw, Kevin, how was your team able, over the few days leading up to this, able to sort of mentally and emotionally bounce back from that devastation?
I don't know. that's a question that I'm just proud of them for bouncing back. As crazy as it sounds, A, we had a really good crowd. B, they were excited about the uniforms. And, things that that got them excited, I think. I think they got excited to play because there was a really good crowd. Students were awesome. And they had the retro unis going. And so, I don't know. That's the best I can put my finger on because didn't think shoot-around today was particularly awesome. Didn't think practice yesterday or the day before was particularly awesome. But that performance was really good.
How were those until you guys lose now?
I don't know. We had a discussion in there about that, that we might wear them again. So we'll see.
How did you know, kind of coming in with the pressure on the defense, that you were going to have to go to the bench and the backcourt more often in this game? And how do you feel like Cathcart and those guys were able to give your guys a break from that intense pressure?
Yeah, I thought that. Again, we only had one turnover from the guys on the bench, and I can't count real fast, but 17, 23, 33, 34, 40. They played 40 minutes combined and had one turnover. I mean, that's I couldn't ask for more. And Corey had a great putback down there in the first half, and Rowe had one, and Millie made a nice shot, and so Justice took care of the ball. They did what they needed to do, but I knew that we were going to need them because the way Florida State plays and the pressure for 94 feet and the depth with which they utilized, and then we knew our bench was going to have to be good for us today.
Dwayne Bacon has scored in double digits in 35 straight games. Today he had 0. What were you guys able to do to frustrate him, and was there anything in particular? Or?
I'm going to say that obviously we have great respect for him. I mean, he's a terrific player. Maybe we did some things early, but I think as the day wore on, just didn't feel like it was his day. And so I don't know. I don't want to take a lot of credit for that. I think maybe he just had an off day because, again, the guy goes scoreless. We don't throw shutouts very often, so I can't think that that's all us.
Kevin, I mentioned you a subpar shooter today, that ultimately led to this performance. But 27 games in here, how much of a, from game to game, how much of a gauge do you feel like you have in terms of accurately knowing how your team might come out in a given?
I'm usually pretty accurate. I missed the mark, thank goodness, today. I was concerned about today, but I missed the mark, so thank goodness. And I didn't miss the mark Tuesday night. That's why I was frustrated, because I felt it. I felt what happened in the second half. I felt it, and that's frustrating to me.
Are you anxious to see what happens in Wake Forest when you go back to regular uniforms and you're on the road?
Who says we're going back to regular uniforms? No.
Well, I'm assuming but you're going to be on the road and it's not going to be the same kind of atmosphere.
Yeah, the zoo's not going to be there. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I'm hopeful, and I don't know if anxious is the right word. I'm hopeful that we can continue to try to help these guys, and we can play our best basketball here the last 2 or 3 weeks of this season. That's what I'm hopeful of, and it would be fun to be able to go down and get a road win. But obviously, they've been tough at home, especially all year long. They've been tough, period. And so we'll have our work cut out for us.